Hello, beautiful creatures of the world, guys and ghouls. Yes, we're going to be talking about Jacqueline Nunez and the Conjuring House today. If you are subscribed to Jason Hoa's YouTube channel or to his Facebook, you were one of the first to find out last night through the little notification bells that Jacqueline Nunez did not have her entertainment license renewed. Jacqueline Nunez and Balefire LLC does not have an entertainment license renewal by the town of Burrillville. What does this mean? This means that Jacqueline's last day of operation of the Conjuring House will be November 30th, 2024. Is this it, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful creatures of the world, guys and ghouls? I've gotten a lot of subscribers and made a lot of friends through this story. Is this the end? Is the small franchise that we are building here on Coffee with Kerri-Lynn, the Conjuring franchise, over on our channel? I wouldn't put it past Jacqueline Nunez to come up with a very creative solution. I would not put it past Jacqueline Nunez to leave us astounded at her future dealings. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful creatures of the world, guys and ghouls, many times we thought Jacqueline Nunez was down for the count. It was over. And she came back. Is this going to be one of those moments yet again? We don't know. But we sure do have a suspicion that Jacqueline Nunez has a thing or two up her sleeve. And we're going to tell you what my theory is after we discuss everything that has happened recently with the Conjuring House. Ladies and gentlemen, guys and ghouls, we often forget that Jacqueline's former employees have let us know how brilliant she is. She is highly intelligent, quote unquote, according to Brian Dansereau. We also have found out through the former employees that Jacqueline Nunez holds a master's degree in psychology and counseling. We also know and often forget that Jacqueline Nunez has a law degree, as she flouts the law. Why does she do that? Because she knows the law, and she knows right where the cutoff line to serious issues are going to be. We have watched Jacqueline Nunez go up and down since Jason Hawes brought this story to light in the public sphere in July. Jacqueline's done some pretty nasty things. Jacqueline has terrorized and terrified not only her former employees, but guests that have paid good money to investigate overnight at the Conjuring House. But every time we think Jacqueline is done, something else pops up, something else happens, and we are all left wondering how this woman can continue to terrorize everybody she comes in contact with. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful creatures of the world, I would not put Jacqueline Nunez down and out just yet, because she is rebranding the house. Over the course of the last week, the Conjuring House website has changed a bit. Now, we did hear a report that the Fair Harbor, the company that books the tours at the Conjuring House for Jacqueline Nunez, we heard through Jason Hawes about a week or so ago that Fair Harbor has frozen her accounts. However, you can still book a tour on the Conjuring House website through Fair Harbor. Over the last week, Jacqueline has literally changed things on the website. She's rebranding. Now when you go to the .com, the first thing you see is THC is transitioning to the realm of Arnold. We are celebrating the lineage of the remarkable family from England to America. Ladies and gentlemen, what is Jacqueline Nunez up to now? When you scroll all the way down on the .com, you will come to a portion of the website that says meet our staff and collaborators. Above that little button that you push to get into the pages about the staff and collaborators, you will see this. Want to learn more about the fearless, parentheses, or crazy, incarnate or discarnate individuals dedicated to the house? Meet our staff and collaborators. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful creatures of the world, what is Jacqueline Nunez up to? Is she going to take the Conjuring House from the haunted horror that movies have been made of and rebrand it to something more along spirituality? We have yet to find out. But right now, I'm going to show you the new additions to theconjuringhouse.com. And gentlemen, guys and ghouls, beautiful creatures of the world, why would you rebrand a business that has only mere days to operate? As of December 1st, 2024, Balefire LLC, The Conjuring House, cannot open. The town of Burrillville stripped Balefire LLC of its entertainment license, effectively shutting that business down. I have a theory. You see, ladies and gentlemen, I think Jackie's going to make a comeback. I don't think we should count Jackie down and out. Here's my theory. Balefire LLC has accrued a substantial amount of debt over the last year and a half, 2 years of operation. Balefire LLC owes its former employees back pay. Balefire LLC is being sued by Brian Dancero for back pay and damages totaling upwards of $20,000. Balefire LLC opened and operated without workers' compensation insurance since May of 2022 until last week, when the Department of Labor and Training put a stop work order on Balefire LLC, The Conjuring House. Balefire LLC still has to go to workers' compensation insurance court. Balefire LLC could be ordered to pay $1,000 a day for every day it was in operation that it did not have workers' compensation insurance. Balefire LLC no longer has an entertainment license. Balefire LLC sold products out of its gift shop and never collected Rhode Island state sales tax. There is an estimated upwards of $50,000 or more owed in sales tax to the state of Rhode Island. Balefire LLC took monies from guests, never gave refunds. Balefire LLC now has complaints with the Better Business Bureau. Last week, Scott Kitzlars, the gentleman and his wife that were thrown out of the Conjuring House and caught the whole spiel by Jacqueline on tape and audio, we showed you here on a previous episode of the Conjuring House drama. Scott Kitzlars filed a complaint with the Federal Trade Commission against Balefire LLC. And now when we're all focusing on Jacqueline's crazy personal drama, the fact that she may or may not have mental illness, that she has a substance abuse problem, that she was caught drinking and driving, that she's had her driver's license suspended in the state of Rhode Island for a year. She was driving an unregistered Lexus. People still say she's possessed by the house. While we're all focused on all the trouble Balefire LLC is in, the one thing that nobody's really looking at is the fact that Jacqueline owns a second company called Wonder Group LLC. What is Wonder Group LLC, you might ask? Well, I'll go tell you. Wonder Group LLC is Jacqueline's real estate holdings company. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful creatures of the world, guys and ghouls, why would you own a real estate company and not have that company own 1677 Round Top Road in Burrillville, Rhode Island? I think Balefire LLC ran the day-to-day operations, effectively renting the Conjuring House from Wonder Group LLC. When Jacqueline Nunez established her incorporation papers with the state of Rhode Island, which I showed you in the previous clip, they were approved in February of 2022. She was able to operate under Balefire LLC in March of 2022, and yet all the newspaper write-ups said loosely, Jacqueline Nunez, owner of Wonder Group LLC, has purchased 1677 Round Top Road in Burrillville, Rhode Island in May of 2022 for $1.5 million. Nobody mentioned Balefire LLC. I have a suspicion as to what may transpire. If Wonder Group LLC, her real estate holding company, holds the mortgage on 1677 Round Top Road in Burrillville, Rhode Island, Jacqueline Nunez is free to march Balefire LLC into bankruptcy court and basically be absolved of all the debt, dissolving Balefire LLC. And people will find out at that point that 1677 Round Top Road in Burrillville, Rhode Island was not a physical asset of Balefire LLC. That's my theory. I know if I was to purchase such an important piece of property and I had a real estate holding company, that is where that property would be, in that portfolio. I would establish another LLC to run the day-to-day operations of an entertainment company. I don't know. We'll find out as the story marches forward. I really don't think it's the end of the line, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful creatures of the world. Be the kindness that you want to see in the world, and as always, carpe diem, because no one promised you a tomorrow.